bad guy in these things. I know nothing about this. I'm a stupid guy about presentation something, and I need the help of Bridget. She is doing it very well, so many thanks before. And also for Sarah, Sarah is staying there, who will help me in the explanation about the team if we have some problems there. And at least you don't see the team. I'm a little bit afraid about it, because I tell the team they can start 10:45, and they are staying outside, so they're coming in. It's a team of Ponto Combo, a club in France. I speak with this team. I think we give them a warm welcome, because they have all things to do I want from them in the next 1.5 hours. So a warm welcome for this team, and they will be making a warm-up for themselves, because the organization team gives me exactly 1 hour, 25 minutes, and I have to describe it, no minute more. So we have to be really fast, also in the explanation and also in the training. So this team is coming. A warm welcome for you. Thank you very much, guys. And please start with warm up without ball, please. Without ball, like we speak in the locker room. Okay. Bridget, can you show me, please, the next step at this PowerPoint? So, I starting long years before with defense pressure training, and I have a lot of experience with it now. Men's teams, youth teams, different levels. Upper class in the German league, international teams like the national team of Poland, but I'm doing it also in this time with the women's team of national league. I make no difference between this. You can choose this method for all levels of which team you have. You must look a little bit, and I explain it later, about the works you give them, the jobs you give them. It's normally if the teams have more experience and have a higher level, you can do these works a little bit longer. You can give them more jobs. You can make it more complex than if you have a youth team and you have to start with this method. We only want to show today attack pressure training, but I think that if you can see, and this I want to start, is what happens with the starting and my unsatisfied about defense training. Really, it is, you know it better than me. After the training, sometimes you sit at home and make a check about what you are doing in this evening in the hall. And every time you start with a team, and you have to tell them that we have to work for the defense. It's not in the intensity, not in the variety you need and you want to do with the team. So the traditional exercises like blocks, only similar block situation, or 1-1 going to 2-2 and 4-4 situations make me unsatisfied. So the problems are really, we can do the next step, Bridget, please. You can choose it all. For me, it's better if you give it all to me. Yeah? We don't come to really the exactly intensity which we need in the game. This is the way I come to these works with different tasks and high physical and mental loads. So this is what I can show you also for the attack pressure training, but I want to explain it. The strengthness of action in terms are more variability, more rapidity, and also I see every time when I have these teams, they are doing the defense work with much more motivation in the training. I'm not unsatisfied until now. Really, it's a change between many jobs they have to do, and it's coming near and near to the new handball, what is faster. The situations are shorter and change a lot of time. The spaces are different. The attack player, when I speak about defense pressure, the attack player are different. It's a long, tall guy is coming, he's not so fast. In the next situation, they have a crossing, and I have to do it in my job in the defense with a guy who is smaller but faster on his feet, and I have to change my going on and my work in the defense. So the situations are awfully changing in a really fast steps. And this is what we do now. We can go for the next. We find solution in exercises, individual training. So there are some small exercises like I call it mirroring with ball, mirroring and simulated shot blocks, repeated one situations, double, triple blocks. So you have many jobs in a row. Not only one, not to stay there and somebody is coming, make a block, thank you very much, wait, sleep, come on, let us go the next time. So it's come really faster. And you can also, this is what I want to have, to make it more complex, complexity. So we have to choose things for defense training. It's starting in this moment we lost the ball, lost with a shot. We give the ball to another team. Maybe a goal now because of the fast throw-off situations. But in this moment, we don't get the ball anymore. The defense work is starting by going back. Then you have your space to work there on the field. And you have to go also in situations of a fast break or a fast throw-off. And this you can combine together with these small steps. For example, we see only a short sentence of individual training in defense pressure. So I want to have this video now. So running back is also, so this is what I call mirroring. I only want that you have an idea. So you see more attacker now, one defender. Yeah, he have to look the work about and have all to mirroring what the other is doing. Yeah, with turns, with jumps, with sit down on the floor, with going back. To look at him, to let him not going in this space. But you see now it's a lot of work for this defense player. Now it's coming in the next job. Yeah, you have to pick up these shots from the two guys inside of the field. Next step is also to be prepared to let them not come in 9 meter. Then go back, and the next one is coming. Different attacker are coming in a row. A tall one, a small one. You have to see how you have to work. So they are really different. You can choose many things together, more blocks. It's not only one thing. Going back, turn around, make this block, go to this air body, and the next player is coming. These are situations like in the game. It's not only isolated situations. So we can stop please this video and go to the next step. There are also group situations, 2 against 3 defenses, blocks, 2 on both sides, many jobs in a row. And I also want to show the video now, please, from group situations. And I do this because, I explain it again, please, we are prepared in this for a long time, and I have really a lot of experience, many speeches about in a lot of countries, and I know it that many coaches of you and some of you, for this is not a new theme, but now we make the translation to the attack pressure training. It's only to show you what happens in defense and what is the idea to look for the vision to choose it also for attack training. Yeah? So the next step you can also find, and we can start directly with team training. We can, with the video please. And you can see now to make it with the whole team together. So it's also combined situations going back. So the attacker are starting in different spaces called A to B to C to D, and you can change it every time. Also, you can change the starting position of the defender who have to do the defense work. Now the first job of them in this work is to stop this attack, to get them in a 9-meter situation for free throw. But they don't do it in this situation. The next attack is coming directly again. So it's you can also give them what they have to play in this situation. It was a crossing, and play longer in this attack. And directly is coming the next attack. And it will be end also complete with a maybe third or fourth ball they pick up for a fast break. Okay, thank you very much. You see a lot of you see, for example, these 3 small clips. If you're really interested about more and more, please don't hesitate to ask Mr. You know him, he's a really expert, and he knows it. He's a long time working in methods, and a big help for me. It's Mr. Dietrich Späte. You know him all because Mr. Hassan Mustafa also tell about something about him. So don't hesitate to contact him. He can help. I'll help you to find a solution. There is some video now in English speaking also. It's not only in German language, it's also in English. If you are interested about more, it's not up to me. So now my job is to look now for attack pressure training, and this is what I want to show today with this team of Ponto Combo. There are different steps. I call it individual movements, and then we show a lot of pass exercises. I prefer, and I work with them also a lot of years now, but we have no pictures about it. Shot training, and then the next step is shot combined with assist pass, and these 4 steps, we see it later, you can combine also with going back or going in front, fast break. The whole things are also combined with athletic training. If you are in a preparation time, before the players start with this shot or with this pass exercises, they have to do something on the side for the legs, for their strengthness and so on. It's not so complicated to make it more complete for what we have to do in training in the modern time. The next steps are group and team training. Okay. Brigitte, when we can show the next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, these points are against different defender and in different spaces. This is what I need now, what we need now in the modern handball. It's not every time the same space we have as an attacker. It's different. One player is not coming back. I have a situation, I have more space, I have less space for my action. And these fast changes we need also in training, that the player can adapt these situations. 5 and 6 you can also choose in works with different defense systems. Sometimes you know that your opponent from the weekend is playing mostly a 6-0 defense, but sometimes also 3-2-1. And I see a lot teams often that they need a long time to adapt a change of a defense. You know it better than me. You are prepared with your team against one defense, all is good. Then coming a new defense system from your opponent, and it needs a lot of time with your players to find solutions about it, and you lost a lot of playing time. So also this we can put inside in training situations. And 5 and 6 are really good situations to combine it with fast break, fast throw off, or going back. So, but you can also do it for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And at least, please, I tell it before, both systems, DPT and APT, defense pressure training and attack pressure training. This is a method is really combined with athletic programs, mostly in the preparation time or at the beginning of a week work with your team, which has a game on the weekend. Okay, so I think we have to start with our practice. And the last sentence of me now, I will focus about this team. How much time I have now, right now? Can somebody tell me which time I have now, right up to now? 1 hour and